mind map story for re-employment and startup success. How are
Hello.
you? This is the cute Denny. Today we're going to explore the shortcut to success in more detail with you. What exactly should I not do to be successful? Like a rap beat, doom. Doom doom so that it's stuck in your ears. I'm going to rip it out right now. With 5 things that successful people never do. Yeah. Everyone focus. Okay, number 1. Successful people never dwell on the past. This is a really important point. Don't dwell on past mistakes. Toss and turn all night with regret and self-blame and emotions. Waste of energy. Nothing could be more inefficient than this. Trapped in the past, your precious time and energy is like blocking your own path to success. Let me give you an example. Here is Mi Jung, a 30-year-old who is preparing to start a business. I once ambitiously opened a cafe, but unfortunately had to close it due to an unexpected crisis. Why did you do the interior like that back then? Choosing coffee beans was a really bad decision. Why is marketing like that? If you keep regretting past decisions and blaming yourself, will you ever be able to take a step toward a new challenge? No. No. Successful people think of failure as a valuable lesson or an investment for the future. They coolly analyze the cause of the failure and say, oh, this time I missed this part. Next time I will improve this part and change my strategy like this. I will learn the lesson cleanly and immediately. I will focus on the present without any regrets and design a better future. Let go of the past. Focus all your energy on the present and plant the seeds for the future. The past is only used as a lesson for the future. Just like my first YouTube video. When my ambitious first video didn't even get 100 views, I thought, oh, I'm screwed. If I had been frustrated and thought, I guess YouTube is not my path. So I started it for nothing. The cute standing in front of you now would not have existed. Through that failure, I realized, the thumbnail didn't catch the eye. The title was too stiff and boring. The intro was boring. I immediately identified the problem. Fixed it and tried again. And I revised it again and tried again. So I constantly evolved, and my subscriber base grew like a snowball. What matters is an unwavering spirit and a smart and flexible mindset that doesn't let the ghosts of the past hold you back. You too must break away from yesterday and live for today and tomorrow. The past is just a page that has already been turned. A new story will be written from now on. Second action, successful people never are swayed by the opinions of others. It's like a lighthouse in a storm, not losing your center. No matter what others say, no matter the voices of criticism, no matter the nagging of concern, they firmly go their own way. You guys, there are so many eyes in the world. What are you doing that for? Isn't it a waste of time? What kind of business are you starting at that age? Isn't it too dangerous? YouTuber? Will you make money with that? It's all a red ocean. And countless negative words are squeezing us, and sometimes trying to hold us back. But successful people never listen to this. Noise and noise. They focus on their inner voice, hold firm to their beliefs, and move straight toward their goals. To them, the gaze of others is like a passing wind. For example, here is Minsu, who is 40 years old. When I said I was going to quit my stable job at a large corporation and start a smart store that I had always dreamed of, including my coworkers and even my closest friends, tried to stop me. Are you a business person? Just keep going to work comfortably. What kind of risk are you willing to take at that age? However, Minsu quietly and steadily worked late into the night, sourcing products, creating attractive detail pages, and communicating with customers. If you gave up on your precious dream because you were worried about what other people thought, you would definitely be regretting it. Future. It was the same when I first started YouTube. I've heard this a lot. Are you still on YouTube? Isn't everyone doing it these days? Isn't it too late? But I was confident that I had a good chance of success with my own content, my own personality, and my own expertise and know-how. Ultimately, my strong beliefs and self-confidence led me to this place, to this point. Don't be trapped in the invisible prison of other people's eyes and forge your own path. That's the key to unwavering success. The courage to recognize your worth and believe in your dreams will set you free. Third, successful people never complain and grumble about pointless things. Complaining is poison. It's like a very dangerous virus that eats up time, takes away precious energy, and even tires out those around you. When something happens that they don't, like most people automatically complain, saying, oh, why is this happening? I'm really annoyed. Nothing is working. But successful people are fundamentally different. They identify the problem precisely and try to find a practical solution to it. Like a famous detective, he sees through the essence of the problem. For example, there is Ji-hyun, a 35-year-old who runs an online shopping mall. A desperate situation where the website server suddenly crashes right before the weekend rush, and no orders come in at all. Oh, really? Why is this happening at this crucial time? This is crazy. This is crazy. Everything is ruined. If you keep complaining like this, the losses will continue to snowball. Even during the precious time you spend complaining, right? Successful Ji-hyun will contact the hosting company. Without a second of hesitation, quickly send a text message to customers to explain the situation. And at the same time, find a temporary solution to minimize the loss. I don't want to waste even a second of time complaining, and I'm focused on solving the problem. I was preparing this lecture when my laptop suddenly froze. Without any response. If I had just screamed at that time, "Oh, I'm screwed. What's wrong with my laptop? I'm finished." By now this lecture probably doesn't exist in front of you. Instead of complaining, I immediately transferred the necessary materials. And fortunately, I was able to proceed with the lecture without any problems using the files. Complaining doesn't solve anything. Rather, it only makes the situation worse and brings in negative energy. When you find a problem, move to find a solution right away. That is the excellent mindset of successful people. You always have to radiate positive energy because good luck and good opportunities will come to you. Like a magnet. Remember, complaining is the beginning of laziness. And solutions are the beginning of growth. Fourth action. Successful people never pursue perfection. And never procrastinate on starting. This is something that a lot of people make a mistake about. If you just prepare, you'll stay up all night. Starting is half the battle. Starting is everything. When many people try to start a business or take on a new challenge, they keep putting off starting, thinking, "I'm not ready yet. I need to study more. I'll start when everything is perfect." The perfect plan, the perfect one-of-a-kind timing. Unfortunately, none of that exists in the real world. The world is changing every moment. Trends are changing so quickly, and competition is getting fiercer. If you wait for perfection, you may miss the opportunity forever. For example, there is Hyuna, a 25-year-old who wants to become a YouTuber. If you keep making excuses, like, "I don't have an expensive camera, yet I don't have professional editing skills, I don't have a perfect scenario," and keep putting off starting, other YouTubers will have already gotten there and gone far away. Successful people have a flexible and practical mindset that says, let's just get started and fix what we lack as we go. They first create a minimum viable product, that is, a product or service, and boldly release it into the market. They then continue to improve and develop it while receiving honest feedback from customers. Do you remember my first YouTube video? Did I use expensive equipment and a professional studio? I do now? No, I just started with a normal smartphone. I also just turned on a stand, light in my living room, and took the picture. Even without a microphone, the recording quality wasn't very good. But even so, once I started, I was able to get here. Through numerous trials and errors, there is no perfection in this world. There is only constant effort and constant improvement. Start right now. Your precious dreams will never wait for you. Remember, the moment you hesitate, the opportunity could be someone else's. The last fifth. Successful people never waste their precious energy comparing themselves to those around them. Comparison is like poison that eats away at the mind. In particular, don't be fooled by the glittering and glamorous lives on social media. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Everyone seems to be doing well and always happy. He's already that successful. What have I done? He's still like this. How can he live so happily? Comparing yourself to others, like, why am I like this, is the most deadly habit that eats away at your precious confidence and drains your precious energy and time. Successful people don't get caught up in this swamp of comparison. They just walk silently at their own pace and their own path. Sure, you can get healthy inspiration from seeing other people's success, but don't be jealous of them or put yourself down. They focus on their strengths and concentrate all their energies on making today a better version of themselves than yesterday. Here is Yeonwoo, 30 years old, like a warrior who is only focused on winning the battle with himself. Her high school classmate is already a huge YouTuber with millions of subscribers. While Yeonwoo is still just starting out and running a small channel with over 1,000 subscribers. Rather than feeling frustrated by meaningless comparisons between herself and her friends, Yeonwoo should humbly learn from her friends' secrets to success and focus entirely on developing her own unique content. True success is not relative, but only your own absolute growth. It is not about beating others, but surpassing yesterday's me. If I had compared myself to the countless YouTubers I know, I would have probably given up a long time ago. How many YouTubers are much prettier than me? Much more capable, have much more money, and have much better editing skills? But I focused on my own charm, my own consulting know-how, and the sincerity I wanted to convey. I only compete with myself. I just try to be better today than I was yesterday. Don't be swayed by outside opinions, and focus completely on yourself. You are already bright enough and full of potential. Winning only your own race is the secret to true success. So, what do you think? Are the 5 things successful people never do stuck in your head and stuck in your ears? Let's review it again. First, don't get hung up on the past. The past is just a lesson. Use it as a stepping stone for the future. Second, don't be swayed by the opinions of those around you. Believe in your own beliefs and move forward silently. Third, don't complain about nothing. Focus on solving the problem and radiate positive energy. Fourth, don't delay starting while pursuing perfection. It's important to have the courage to start, execute, and improve. And the last 5th, don't compare yourself with those around you. Just compete with yesterday's me and focus only on my own growth. If you thoroughly exclude and keep these 5 things in your life, you will already have half of the success. From today, I hope you will thoroughly follow these 5 actions in your life and write your own shining success story. I will always and forever cheer for your great success. With all my heart, fighting, this was the lovely Jenny. If you liked my lecture today, please subscribe, like, and leave lots of comments. Mindmap story for re-employment and successful entrepreneurship. See you next time with more useful and fun stories. Bye.